So a lot of people ask me how I'm sending videos in the first email without landing in spam. Now there's a common saying in cold email or belief in cold email that you shouldn't send links in the first email. Nonetheless, embed any videos in the first email because you will guaranteed land in spam and you'll burn your email accounts faster than Usain Bolt. Now there is some truth to that. Obviously, you can send more higher volume and more emails, and you're at a lower risk of landing in spam if you send a completely plain text email and spin text it. However, you can still send videos in the first email and land in spam, and that's what I'm doing, and I'm consistently getting about a 1% appointment booking rate in my cold email campaigns. And as you can see here, these campaigns combined, they have booked me about 50 appointments so far in February, and it's the 26th now. And you can check out my main channel. I break down the entire campaign and everything if you want that. Now, let's get into it, what you actually need to do in order for this to work. Now, the reason when you're sending videos, if you're using, a software to automate personalized video outreach, or if you're sending from Loom or however you're doing it, when you send the same link to 1,000 prospects per day, obviously spam filters are going to notice that, detect that pattern, and if that link, emails that includes that link has a high spam complaint, well then all of your emails are fucked. That's reason number 2, which is the one that you can sort of control. Then it's obviously the volume, you need to send lower volume, but let me just show you the first step here. So the way to bypass this is by rotating the domains you're linking in your email accounts. And to take this a step further, you can also only link back to the sending account domain. So if I go to instantly here, for example, and in this campaign here, you can see that all the email accounts are ai@aivina.com. And if we go here now and we preview this and we open this email right here, you will see that this is aivina.com, right? We don't link to any external sites, you can say. So how we do this is in Vina AI, which is, by the way, my SaaS, and it lets you create personalized videos and landing pages at scale. So you can see here's one example of a landing page that I've built using Vina AI, and with a personalized video here, completely auto-generated. You can check out the video in the description if you want to know more about that. Now, regardless the software you're using, I'm sure a lot of them support this. But what you do is you need to connect custom domains. So with Vina, you can add up to 20 custom domains. And what you want to do is essentially add your custom domains here. It's a very simple process. You type in the name of the domain you want to add, and then add domain, and then you simply follow simple DNS settings, and that's it, right? Then you have your domains. Then when we're actually going to generate these videos or add them to a sequence, you want to rotate these domains. So either spin text them or only send link back to the sending account domain. And I'll show you how to do both. So after you've generated the video, you click copy snippet, and then this will show up. And this is essentially where you customize the video thumbnail that you want to use. So we're going to do video for first name. Or actually, for the sake of it, I'm not going to include that at all. I'm just going to do this. And another thing that's important is that don't send GIFs, animated thumbnails, meaning GIFs. You want to send a static image because the file size is way smaller and more, you'll essentially save yourself a lot of trouble. It's better for deliverability essentially. So only take static image. Then you pick here the domain that you want to use. So this domain, for example, copy snippet, right? Then we go into instantly, and let's take this copy here, for example. Now, what I want to do here is essentially add the video right here. So what we're going to do is remove all of this here. Actually, you know what? I'll just create a new variant here. So we're going to do, hey, first name. Here is the video, right? And then here you want to add the video. So what we do now is we just paste this code here that we copied from Vina. And now it's in there. And now if you click preview, it will obviously show the thumbnail when we're sending out the emails. Looks really good. Now, what you need to do now is instead of just having this link in here on its own, what you want to do is spin text this. So this link up here is the same every single time. The only thing that changes is this part here, right? The domain, right? Depending on what you're sending to, and the email account, right? Everything else remains the same. So if we, for example, now go to settings and take another domain, so take this domain, for example, and we replace this v.aivina.com to this domain and search, same thing, but it's a different domain up here, right? And I think you see where I'm going with this right now. So what we need to do inside instantly is just spin text this. So you just do this random, then sorry, my microphone is in the way for the keyboard now. You just do random, then you paste that. Oops. And then we can do, then we just go for the next one, like this one right here, right? We copy that, paste it in here, space, and then we just keep adding, essentially, these domains in here. And you add a few of them, so we can add the last one as well. Perfect. And then right here before like the short code, we just put the end bracket. Oh, like that. Right? So now we have that spin text and ready. And now we just need to make sure that there are no like additional spaces in between there, because that will mess up everything for you. And that looks good. And then we do the same thing. So the first link here is actually where it will direct them when they click. And the second link here is the GIF, right? So every image has a link, obviously. So what we do is we paste this right in between here again. So right here, we paste this exact snippet that we used. And just like that, it's now ready. So we can go there and save. And now if we click preview now and open this in a new window, we'll see vinateam.com. If we go out, preview again, aivina.com. If we go out, preview again. Now, and there I think I found, we have one domain in here, which isn't working. And I think it's, this one, but I'm not sure. Nope. All right, we have one domain on the list that's not working, and I don't know which one that is. But yeah, if we click preview now you will see if we open this now, there's a vinavideos.com. You get the idea. That's nonetheless how easy it is to rotate the domains. Now let's take this a step further. So if we want to essentially spin text or only link back to one domain, the same domain, every time, meaning that I have this setup right now where each campaign has one domain, but that's obviously super complicated to set up. So what you do is in the signature of the email accounts, so if we go here now and say, for example, on, let me take an example here. So we take, for example, myvina.com. I honestly think that's the domain that doesn't work. So we're going to take this one. On domains with this, sending from this domain right here, then we can select all. That's where we want to use that short code. So if we then go back into campaigns here, Hello. All right. And we take copy snippet and just make sure it's AI. So this one right here, take this one, right? And then we take the same thing, preview image, right? Instantly, boom, we copy it. And now we go in here and we do bulk settings. And then we change the account signature and we paste this code in here. Make sure that there are no spaces, right? And done, right? And now we click save. And now if we just copy this email address here and we go to a campaign, we can take one that has that. So aivina.com should be this one, right? And if we add a variant then in here now, and we just type, for example, signature, boom, and go to essentially preview. And now you will see that this isn't, which one is it now again? Which one did we? All right. So what you will see now is that we don't have anything. I forgot. Account signature. That's the one we want to use. It's confused there, right? So now you will see that nothing shows up, right? And it looks awful. But if we change, or if we add email in here as a variable, and we take one email that we've actually generated a video for, so we obviously need to open this here. And if we copy, for example, this email, my email right here, paste it there, then you will see that the thumbnail displays. Now, you actually don't need to add this email variable there, but just to display it, because when you send it, this will be displayed regardless, right? But that's nonetheless how you do it. And if we change this to like this, if I send an email to this person right here, then it looks like this. And the benefit of this is if we're sending from this domain, it will send them to a video landing page for the same sending account domain. So you only link back to your website, right? You don't link to any external sites. So that's the second way to do it. Now, both ways work extremely well, but what's important is that your domains are at least 3 months old. That's really like what I would recommend. But other than that, both methods works. It's super simple to set up, and that's nonetheless how you do it. And then I would recommend to keep the sending volume low. So send about 1/4 of the volume you're sending per usual. So I would say about no more than 5 new contacts per day, per inbox. And that's about it. Then just send it and scale your campaigns. So yeah, hope this was a helpful tutorial. And I'll leave a link to how Vina AI works below, and also how link to the website if you want to check it out. But that's it. Cheers.